What is up, my friends, my friends, my friends? Thank you for being here. This is Adam, your boy, coming at you with the daily dose. Hey, so here's the deal. We've been in Malachi for a couple of days. There's only 4 chapters in Malachi, and we are coming to a new book of the Bible. Now, you might be saying to yourself, okay, Malachi is the last book of the Old Testament, so now it's time for us to get to the New Testament. Not quite. Not quite. This Bible study we've been doing has not been going in chronological order as far as the order of the books of the Bible that they appear in. It's going in a little bit more of a chronological order based on the books and when they happened, right? So once we started to get up to the prophets, we got to the pre-exilic prophets, and then the prophets that were kind of prophesying around the time of the exile, and then the prophets that were prophesying after the exile, right? So what we're going to do now is go to Chronicles. We have not looked at the book of 1st or 2nd Chronicles as of yet. So I think that the purpose behind the reading plan doing it this way is that now we've kind of seen the whole Old Testament for the most part. We've got a good picture of the whole thing. And now we're going to go back through a couple of the historical books that, as the name would imply, chronicle the various things that have happened over the history of Israel, the Jewish people, okay? Now, I've got to tell you that these daily dose videos, some of them are going to be really short because I'm not going to go through and give any kind of commentary on most of this stuff because we have covered pretty much all of this stuff in the past, right? I do, however, have a link down below in the description from our folks at the Bible Project, and you can click on that. It'll give you kind of a synopsis of what's going on, right, with the book of Chronicles. And we'll just cover a couple of the main bullet points, just briefly touch on them, basically just say what they are. And for the most part, that's it. Now, I do want to stress, though, that all Scripture is important. Just because I'm not going into detail on this does not mean that I shouldn't be reading it, and it doesn't mean that you shouldn't be reading it, right? I'm just saving a little bit of time here as to avoid boring y'all with stuff that we've already covered. So, we start off here with the historical records from Adam to Abraham, right? So it goes through this kind of genealogy, this lineage from Adam up to Abraham. Then there's a section that talks about the rulers of Edom. Then we get into Israel and Israel's sons. Then it goes into talk about the sons of King David. And then it talks a little bit about the various kings of Judah, the royal line after the exile. And then there's a little section that talks about the temple musicians. So in a nutshell, that's pretty much it. Just sort of a brief synopsis of various things that have taken place throughout the scripture up to this point. So I'm going to leave y'all with that. Like I said, it was a short one today. It might be a short one tomorrow. If I've got a little bit of time, I'll dig into some of the Psalms that we're reading every day and maybe do a little bit of commenting and musing about some stuff in some of those Psalms. But for today, that's all I got. So, hey, I encourage y'all to go in there, get your shovel, dig in, get it, dig in, and go feast on that word, right? Feast with your mind. Feast on that word. Hey, have a good one. And until we meet again, friends, deuces.